Before I begin this makeup, let me just prime my lid using my Urban Decay, and let me explain one little thing. I have already done my face makeup because I was out with my child, but my face makeup it's looking completely crap because it was already like 5 hours, maybe 6 or 5 hours since I have done my makeup. So sorry for it, but we're gonna fix it later. Now let's zoom to the eyes, and here this one is the 228 from Morphe. Sorry, I was out of 228 from Morphe, and I will begin with the shade with this shade here. I won't set my primer, never set my primers, people. It's a really, unless I have to do a really smoky look, I never set my primer. Okay, this eyeshadow is going smooth. It's easy to blend. I love how much buildable these eyeshadows are. I don't see patchiness. What do you think? No, for me this is not patchy. I hope for you too. Now I will be using this shade underneath. This one is Max Shot. Here we go, Max Shot. I will be using my Sigma E25. Oh, this eyeshadow is a little bit powdery. I don't know if you can see. It has some powder going on. Oh, it has a lot of powder, but it's okay. Sometimes really pigmented eyeshadows are just more powdery, you know. So let's don't judge an eyeshadow from how much powder. Okay. Oh, guys, this is really pigmented. Okay, if someone tries to say you that these eyeshadows are not pigmented, just kick their ass. It really is not the case, totally. I will back with the shade Rush, and I will try to blend a little bit better here in the outer V. It could be a fault of mine, but it could be the eyeshadow. But it has already blended. It's not a big deal, not at all. Now we're back with the fluffy brush and with the shade Rush, this one here, and then I will blend this shadow underneath my my lash line. Now with the E27, I will re-grab the shade Mag Shot, and I will blend this shadow underneath here. Okay, now that I have did the contour of my eye, and I am looking really sick. Not in a good way. I will just grab a synthetic brush and clean it because mine is dirty. Synthetic brush with the shade Lolly, which is this coralish pink gold. Beautiful. Let's try dry, then I will wet, okay? Okay, it's satin but not perfect. Okay, let's see this. Okay, the shimmer it's dry, okay, so it's pretty but not perfect. Let me try to wet my brush a little bit. Okay, using this one wet, it can make all the difference. All the freaking difference. Oh my gosh, I will always use this eyeshadow wet. There is no need to use this one dry. It's amazing. Amazing. Now I will grab a smaller pencil brush. This one is from Sigma. And I will be using the shade Siren, this one here. I will deepen a little bit my outer V and my lower lashes. Just a little bit, so it's not too much. I hope you can see what I mean. Okay, I like it. It gives me a little bit more of a definition. Guys, honestly, I really like these eyeshadows. I am so right now because many people are saying a lot of shit about this palette, and I am not saying that everyone is lying, and I am the only one who knows how to work in how to make an eyeshadow work. I feel that there are a lot of people who is just exaggerating these things just to make a little bit of drama, you know. And really there are people who has really bad eyeshadows, and you can see, for example, Shay, my goodness, I can't remember exactly her name. Her name is Shay something something. I will put her review of this vote here down below because her review it's amazing. But I feel that her palette works in completely different than this one over here. I could have the good batch, but honestly, her it's completely different. Okay, she's doing swatches without primer, without building the colors, without actually work with the colors. But she did this amazing, oh my goodness, I am looking sick, I need to put a little bit of concealer. And I was saying, she's doing this amazing live swatches, and I trust her so much because you can actually see the shadows in her crease going patchy. But with me it doesn't happen. You really do need to explain me why my palette is so amazing and Shay's palette is so... You need to explain me. I don't get. Honestly guys, this palette for me it's looking amazing. I cannot... okay, I am having a little bit of fallout here and a little bit of fallout here, but that's okay. I love doing hollow eyes. I can't help myself, people. I'm sorry if you doesn't like them, but on my eyes they work so perfectly that I cannot. I will stop to my eyeshadows over here. Let me just clean the fallout and a little bit of concealer. I will be using my E25 MAC Shot again, sorry. I will just blend the end of this thing over here. I feel that I put too much makeup, too much, not makeup, too much color into the brush. I will blend this away, don't you worry about it. So, okay. Let's connect a little bit here. And now with the shade which is called Siren, I will just blend just really near to my lash line, just to give me a little bit more of this smoky effect. I will show you how I blended the edges when I do harsh ends like that. I have this thing here over with me. This one is the one that I use, swirl your brush, then your brush come clean. So I will just swirl my brush, and when I feel that I don't have any products on it, I will just blend and blend and blend. Now I will grab just a little small brush and back with the lighter shade, which was Rush, and okay, and I will just blend the edges right here. Here we have the final look, and I love this look. For the lips, I use this Lime Crime. Here, this one is in the shade Lana, and it's beautiful because it's this metallic coppery shade with the primer as always. And I will begin by hoping that you can see me. Okay, I will begin by drawing a line from my inner corner through my outer V, all over the crease, trying to follow the natural crease of my eye, you know. I will grab the brush really in the end, because I'm gonna go with a really light-handed, because as you can see, this shade has a pigment. When I am arriving to the outer V, I will just do a line trying to wing out my eye, so I'm gonna give myself a lift effect. Can you see? Is it like that? Okay, now let's do the same to the other eye. I will use this shade here, the last on the palette, which is Alert. And I will try to blend this shadow with Alert. With a little bit of Alert in my brush, I will just try to blend this a little bit in the upper part of my eye. From the outer V to my inner corner, with a really light hand. I will grab this tiny brush here from Sigma, the E47, the shade Crease brush. Now let's take the shade Siren, and I will redraw the outer part of my crease. Let's call it crease. Okay, now let's do the other eye. Now that I have this beautiful gradient crease, I will just now re-grab the shade Siren, and I will take this shade to my lower lash line, from the middle to the outer V, like that. Easy. No. Easy. Maybe not as much as I will love it. To draw my outer V with the same eyeshadow. The same eyeshadow, and I will continue to draw under my lash line. And I will stop myself in the middle. I will re-grab my pencil brush with the shade Bombast, and I will do the same in my inner corner. So I will connect the beginning of my lower lash to the middle, like so. Now I will go with the shade, this coppery shade here, which is called Boom. So the shade Boom, with a synthetic brush, sorry, the shade Boom with a synthetic brush, and for sure I will wet my gosh, I will wet my brush, because I noticed that these eyeshadows, the shimmer eyeshadows, work the best when they are wet. So let's do this. Now I will re-grab my pencil brush with the shade Boom, and now I will be using this eyeshadow wet. So to give me more of a three-dimensional finish, I will put this eyeshadow wet just in my inner corner with here. Can you see how much bright this eyeshadow is when it's wet, and how much I can control the sheen when it's matte? This makes an eyeshadow amazing for me, because it's like having two shades in one. Now I will re-grab the shade Alert with this brush and tap the excess, and I will just blend with a really light hand the edges of this shade. I don't want to really blend. I want to just soft a little bit the edges. So let's do this. If I want to blend, I will grab something more fluffy like this brush here. Since I just want to soft the edges, this is the brush that I need. Let me add a little bit of black eyeliner and black pencil, because I want to keep this look really smoky. So black eyeliner from Kat Von D, and here we go. Oh, here you have the final look. Sorry if you can hear my husband. Okay, I don't want to comment this. So this is the final look. I hope you liked it. For my lips I used these two colors here. I mixed a little bit of s'mores, this beautiful shade from Beauty Bakery, which I'm gonna leave you the name in the description down below. And this one here, this one is Truffle from Dose of Colors. I love this combination because since the eyes are so dramatic and warm, I decided to keep everything else really So this was the last look using the Ringly Alert palette. So see you tomorrow. Don't forget to leave me your thumbs up, and see you soon. Bye bye.